What happens if you never cut your nails? It's a question that might just make you wiggle your fingers and toes a little. Nails, are more than just accessories. They're made of keratin, the same stuff as our hair, and they grow from this tiny area at the base called the matrix. Fingernails, the real show-offs of the group, grow at about 1/10 of a millimeter per day. That's roughly the width of a dime over the course of a month. Toenails, though, they're a bit lazier, creeping along at half that speed. But, what happens when this growth goes unchecked for years? Well, let's just say things get interesting. Imagine your nails, always growing, never stopping. At first it might seem like no big deal, a little extra length, a bit of filing here and there. But as weeks turn into months and months into years, a very different picture starts to emerge. So buckle up. We're about to dive into the bizarre world of eternally long nails. 5 years in, your nails tell a story. They're like a timeline of meals, mishaps, and maybe even a few bad manicures. Fingernails, now over 2 inches long, turn even the simplest tasks into delicate operations. Typing on a keyboard? Oh, that becomes an Olympic-level sport. And buttoning a shirt? You'll need the dexterity of a magician for that. Remember those leisurely baths you used to enjoy? Yeah, those are gone. Now they're replaced by strategic showers and, well, a newfound appreciation for waterproof band-aids. And scratching an itch? Let's just say, you better hope it's not on your back. Life with claws isn't exactly a walk in the park. If you think all of this is just hypothetical, let me introduce you to Sridhar Chilal. This Indian gentleman holds the Guinness World Record for the longest fingernails ever recorded on a single hand. He stopped cutting his nails way back in 1952, and by the time he finally parted ways with them in 2018, their combined length had reached over 30 feet. Chilal's nails became a part of his identity, but, oh boy, they came with a cost. He faced significant difficulties with everyday tasks, and the sheer weight of his nails caused permanent damage to his hand. His fingers became disfigured, and sadly, unusable. It's a fascinating story, but also a reminder of the consequences of letting nature take its course, unchecked. Section 4. The Perils of Neglect, Health and Hygiene. Chilal's story highlights the very real risks of neglecting nail care. Long nails, as fascinating as they may seem, can harbor dirt and bacteria, which increases the risk of infections. They can also break and tear, causing quite a bit of pain and discomfort. Ouch! And as they grow longer and heavier, they can put pressure on the nail bed, leading to deformities and in some cases even nerve damage. But it's not just about physical health. Long, unkempt nails can also impact our social interactions. They can be perceived as unhygienic and, well, kind of off-putting, creating an unwelcome barrier between ourselves and others. Section 5. A word to the wise. Trim those tips. So, what have we learned from this journey into the land of the never trimmed? While the idea of record-breaking nails might seem intriguing, the reality is far less glamorous. Our nails, like the rest of our bodies, need regular care and attention. Trimming our nails isn't just about looking good, it's about maintaining our health, hygiene, and overall well-being. So, the next time you're reaching for the nail clippers, just remember, a little trim really does go a long way.